This makes Jesus, Jehovah Allah, a slaver. And of course the Bible says that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. When I looked at the word God in the Greek concordance, I found these descriptions. A. Theos, the supreme divinity. The chief demon or evil spirit, because the word demon also means divinity or evil spirit in Latin. And in one of my dictionaries, the word demon is defined as the power of God. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Theos, the deity. Deus, God. Akin to Old English TIW, the god of war. Theos, the magistrate, the magister, the dictator and political superior. Isn't America described as one nation or one political nationality under God or submitted to God? And doesn't Islam mean submission to the will of God? And isn't the Lord Most High the same as Jehovah, the supreme lofty Allah, that was caused to rise up to break the day? Incidentally, as God is described as a dictator and political superior, I found that Satan is described as the prince of this world that is judged, condemned, and sentenced to eternal destruction. But I also found that he is described as the prince that is the first political or governmental ruler of this world. There's just so much more that I have learned concerning the God of the Bible, but I will conclude by saying many of my findings link the God of the Bible with being Satan or Lucifer, the fallen rebellious archangel. Now I will speak about some of my findings concerning government. Our North American system of government is described as a democracy. That word democracy can be separated into two parts. Demo, D-E-M-O, which in Latin is D-E-M-O-S, the common people. And two, the suffix cracy, C-R-A-C-Y, which means hard control. Together I have interpreted the word democracy to mean the hard control or oppressive control of and by the common people. In the dictionary and the World Book Encyclopedia, the word common is described as a short way of saying communism. And the concordance to the Old Testament describes the Adamic species as being common, hypocritical, mean men of low degree, that show blood in the face, or that turn red or pink in the face when embarrassed or excited. I guess that lets most people of African ancestry out, huh? Government of, for, and by the people cannot possibly mean of, for, and by the 46.2 million American families, which the latest census says are living at the poverty level, nor for the countless numbers of homeless people, of which, as of this writing, I am one of, nor for the jobless and minimum wagers who, to quote one preacher, live on Barely Get Along Street next to Grumble Alley. We have spent decades upon decades being duped into fighting for civil rights, or rights supposedly given to us by the Constitution, while we have totally ignored our inalienable birthrights and our rights of succession to inherit thrones, positions of authority, property, and material goods, as well as dignity or self-respect, intended by rightful authority entities for all people inclusively. Not only have people been deprived, robbed completely of rights of succession and inalienable birthrights, but we have also been robbed of sacred identities, our true selves, swallowed up or absorbed by a dominating